speak to the producers, they were like, "That's amazing, that's great. We're not paying for that. Not at all. Nope. Because if anybody knows anything about rights for songs, really expensive, especially a song that is like considered like a top 40 hit. That's why like when you watch like Sons of Anarchy, every episode at the end, it's usually more of an obscure song in most cases, except for the season finale where they'll spend a little more. Here, I'm basically asking for a song that everybody knows, and it's incredibly expensive. Shit, all right, well, we're gonna play it, and maybe we'll just have a goof from it, and that'll be it. So we showed it at the first screening, and the audience just went nuts. I'm like, ah, and my producer and I look at each other like, we're gonna have to try. So it took 8 months to get the song between, it's one of those like, you gotta know someone to 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 finally get to Dave. So I did a music video for 311. Their management company knows the Dave Matthews Band company. I had to talk to about 17 different people, badger them every single day. I was on a set of another movie going like, come on, please just answer my call. And finally they did, and I think they were just thinking that I was like a crazy stalker because I was willing to drive about 8 hours to a show of Dave Matthews just to get the chance to be like, please, sir, ants marching in my movie. Just as I'm leaving, their manager called and said, "Don't come, we're good, we'll let you use the song, just please don't come." Like, we're good. Like, we get it, you're dedicated, you know? And we got the song. Now, when you do festivals, a lot of times when you do festivals, as many of us know, you get the festival pass. So that's why sometimes when you watch movies at festivals and you're like, this is an amazing soundtrack, and you see the movie when it comes out and it's like all the knockoffs of those great bands, it's just too expensive. But for festivals, you're allowed to have a little bit extra time, or like a little extra time with the songs. When we played it at South by Southwest, it got such a huge reaction that, again, my producers were like, we're gonna have to try. And again, another about 4 months, and as of 3 weeks ago, we finally got Dave Matthews Band to sign off on it, and that would be the actual version. All right. So, really quick, yes.
I just have one last question.
Okay, go.
Is that score coming out on
yes.
vinyl?
The score, any Zombie fans?
Yes.
All right, that guy knows what's up. Zombie is this great synth band.
Steve Moore.
Steve Moore is one of the guys. He also did the score for You're Next and The Guest and Cub. He's the fucking man. And yes, Relapse Records is putting out the vinyl and the digital copy in September. So yes. So before we go, we have two gift bags. I gotta come up with
just so you get an idea of what's in this gift bag. We got hooked up from Shout Factory, Arrow Video, NECA. We got the Donnie Darko special edition. We got the Species special edition. We got Prometheus figures from NECA. I mean, this is a few other.
Yeah, I'll take that. Thank you. There'll be one less gift bag being given out. No. All right. So I'm gonna ask some trivia based kind of on the movie. Everybody remember Irene Smythe? That lovely lady. Does anyone? All right. So the question is.
They gotta raise their hand.
Okay. So you have to raise your hand. Be cordial. What Danny Boyle movie did she star in? Right? And you're all gonna go, oh, god damn it. Yes, in the back.
Shallow Grave.
Fuck yes! She was one of the 3 in Shallow Grave. And yeah, she was awesome. All right. So Mark's got a trivia question. Thank you very much for playing. Enjoy your Prometheus figure. Don't try to give it away to anybody because it's going to be valuable.
So as you said, you directed Wrong Turn 2.
Yes.
Raise your hand for this. What musician starred in Wrong Turn 2?
Wow, no, really?
Come on, bro.
Go ahead, you want to pick? This gentleman right here.
Rollins.
Henry Rollins.
Henry Rollins, everybody.
There you go, man.
Everybody's favorite anarchist, Henry Rollins, was yes in my film. Any more questions? Yes. Oh, okay. Oh, so the question was, when is this getting released? November 10th. It will be in select theaters, VOD, iTunes, the whole shebang, and we are going to be a flagship movie for Shudder early next year. So you'll be able to spread the word. Shudder is the fucking best. I'm not just showing that, but like they are the Netflix that we've all waited for, especially this crowd of psychos. Like this fucking Shudder rules, so it's an honor to be on Shudder, and we're coming out in theaters, which is fucking great. Yes.
Okay, Glenn, did you know, or how did you get the numbers?
weirdly enough, okay, so when you're making a movie in Serbia, you can only, or just in Europe, you can only have so many SAG actors from America. You can only fly over so many people. So you have to kind of consider all the different resources that, like Prague, Eastern Europe. You can also hire out of London. So it just so happens, God, I hope I'm not getting him in trouble for this. It just so happens that Dallas Roberts, who I loved in The Grey. You remember him in The Grey? Like one of the most brutal deaths I've ever seen. He nailed it. I was a huge fan of his, and of course Milton in Walking Dead. And his wife was the production designer on the Harry Potter musical in London. So he was there watching his kids in London, just haphazardly. He's like, I'm hanging out in London. And he gets this call, and he's like, we're looking for people to be in this movie. Would you want to do it if you can work as, I guess it was like a local in London? And he could, and that's how he's in the movie. So thank you, Harry Potter the musical, because I fucking love that guy so much in the movie. He to me, it's my homage to Bret Easton Ellis. So if you guys know who Bret Easton Ellis is, the writer of American Psycho, that's basically him in a way. Yes, sir.
What's your budget? How do you get financed?
What was my budget? $1 million. The financing came from one financier. He also did Small Town Crimes. He's working with Martin Scorsese now on The Irishman, I believe.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I know, right? He's definitely gone up. But yeah, it was something that we were looking for somebody who would kind of allow us to kind of do our thing. And the one thing that really made this investor work for us was he said, and this is a rarity, he said it's not cast contingent. Because in most cases, it's like, all right, you got to get someone who's going to totally sell foreign markets. This sucks to say, but Steven was not he's not considered like a viable theatrical star. As much as we love him, he's not those guys that you see on Redbox all the time yet. That are making all these big movies. So he was kind of a risk, and it's no offense to him, and he knew it too. So, no, please, you can come through, it's all good. Oh, you gotta get his video? No, that would have been a really nice wipe, because he would have been able to cut.
With that said,
there we go. All right,
we gotta cut.
We gotta cut this short.
Another Wolf Cup is
Oh
starting
my
in
God,
5
I'm so
minutes.
sorry. All right, last question right there, sir.
What was the funniest thing that the extras did? In fact,
Do you guys remember when Steven is shooting the video and there's all those people just going crazy and everything? And so there's two people copulating in the back. Yeah, there was a real funky smell after the first take. You know what they were doing. They were really going at it. You know, like, it's not confirmed. I didn't go over there and be like, oh yeah, there's intercourse there. But my first ADs were very quick to be like, I think they're really having sex. And as a director, you
You could
could
just be making tuna salad.
wow. Get out, Mark, get out. But yeah, that was the rumor, and in that situation, you kind of have to say to yourself, do you cut or do you roll? You always roll in the fucking. You always roll in the fucking. Anyway, thank you guys so much for coming. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your enemies,
And vote.
and quit your job.
Vote.
Thank you guys.